Now, talking about the different kinds of forests. Tropical evergreen forests is the first kind of forests we are going to take up. They are also called tropical rainforests. These thick forests, they occur in the regions near the equator and close to the tropics. These regions are hot and receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. No wonder they are called evergreen. They remain green throughout the year. As there is no particular dry season, the trees, they do not shed their leaves altogether. This is the reason they are called evergreen. They remain green throughout. The thick canopies of the closely spaced trees do not allow the sunlight to penetrate inside the forest even in the daytime. Now, what are canopies? Canopies are huge, thick, you can say the intermingling of trees with each other, right? Now, these canopies, they stop the sunlight to reach the bottom of the forests, even during the daytime. Hardwood trees like, remember, rosewood, ebony, mahogany are very, very common here. Now remember, when you will be making your notes, you should note down the important features of these kinds of forests. The next category of the forest is tropical deciduous forests. They are also called, remember the second names also, they are also called the monsoon forests found in the large part of India, northern Australia and in America. These regions, they experience seasonal changes. The trees, they shed their leaves, means the leaves of these trees, they are shed, they are thrown off in the dry season to conserve water. The hardwood trees found in these forests are sal, teak, neem and shisham. Hardwood trees are extremely useful for making of furniture, transport and construction material. Now, which are the kinds of animals found here in these forests? They are the tigers, lions, elephants, langurs and monkeys are the common animals of these regions. Coming over to the temperate evergreen forests. The temperate evergreen forests are located in the mid-latitudinal coastal region. They are commonly found along the eastern margin of the continents. For example, in southeast USA, South China and in southeast Brazil, that is South America. They comprise both hard and softwood trees like oak, pine, eucalyptus, etc. The next kind of forest we are going to study is the temperate deciduous forests. As we go towards the higher altitudes or latitudes, there are more temperate deciduous forests. These are found in the northeastern part of USA, China, New Zealand, Chile, and also found in the coastal regions of Western Europe. They shed their leaves just because they are deciduous in nature. They are going to shed their leaves in the dry season. The common trees are oak, ash, beech, etc. And the various kinds of animals found here are the deer, foxes, wolves. Now birds like peasants, monals are found here. Switching over to the next kind of forests are the Mediterranean vegetation. Now you have learned that most of the east and the northeast margins of the continents are covered by temperate evergreen and the deciduous kinds of trees. The west and southwest margins of the continents are different. They have the Mediterranean kind of vegetation. It is mostly found in the areas around the Mediterranean Sea in Europe, Africa and Asia, hence the name. This kind of vegetation is also found outside the actual Mediterranean region in California in the USA, Southwest Africa, Southwestern South America and Southwest Australia. These regions are marked for hot, dry summers and mild, rainy winters. Now we get citrus fruits like oranges, then figs, the olives and grapes. They are commonly cultivated here because people have removed the natural vegetation in order to cultivate what they want to. Now this is called the human interference, right? With the human interference, they've started growing all these citrus kinds of fruits. Now just because there is human interference, wildlife, not much of a wildlife is found here. Now after the Mediterranean vegetation, we are going to talk about the coniferous forests. In the higher latitudes, that is 50 degrees to 70 degrees of northern hemisphere, the spectacular coniferous forests are found. They are also called taiga. Now what is the meaning of taiga in Russian language? It means pure and maybe untouched. These forests are also seen in the higher altitudes. These are the trees which Salima found in the Himalayas in abundance. A lot of trees she had seen which were coniferous in nature. They are tall, softwood evergreen trees. The woods of these trees are very useful for making pulp. Now what is pulp? From pulp you make paper, which is used for manufacturing paper newsprint. Matchboxes and packing boxes are also made from the softwood. Char, pine, cedar are the important variety of trees in these forests. Silver fox, mink, polar bear are the common animals found here. Now talking about the grasslands. The first kind of grasslands are the tropical grasslands. They occur on either side of the equator and extend till the tropics. This vegetation grows in the area of moderate to low amount of rainfall. The grass can grow very tall, about 3 to 4 meters in height. For example, savanna grasslands of Africa are of this kind. The different animals which are found here in the grasslands are the elephants, the zebras, the giraffes, deer, leopards, and many more. Now talking about the temperate grasslands. These are found in the mid latitudinal zones and in the interior parts of the continents. Usually, grass here is short and nutritious. That is why wild buffaloes, bisons, antelopes are very common in the temperate region. Now you remember I had talked about the shrubs, or you may say the thorny bushes. Now we are going to take up those which are found in the desert region. These are found in the desert region. The tropical deserts are located on the western margins of the continents. The vegetation cover is scarce. Scarce meaning very less. Why? Because of scanty rain, because of very little rainfall and the scorching heat. Now you are going to identify the desert regions on the world map. If you reach the polar region, you will find the place extremely cold. The reason is because the temperature is very low. The growth of natural vegetation is very limited here. Hardly anything grows there. Only mosses, lichens and very small shrubs are found here. They are also called the tundra type of vegetation. Remember, the tundra type of vegetation. This vegetation is found in the polar areas of Europe, Asia and North America. The animals have certain features. Number one, thick fur and thick skin to protect themselves from the cold climatic conditions. Now, various kinds of animals found here are the seal, the walrus, the musk oxen and the Arctic owl. Polar bear and snow foxes are some of the common animals found here. That's all for the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife.